Happy New Year's, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing wonderful and having a really good start to the year. I know I'm late, but I've been busy, but better late than never, right? So let's see. Taurus for 2019. What is going on for Taurus 2019? One more time. January, Spirit, 2019. Taurus, January 2019. Let's see what we got. King of Cups. King of Water. Oh, for Three of Swords. What's up? Four of Swords. Some of y'all might be dealing with an emotional relationship that's taking a lot of energy out of you. King of Air. We got the Ego card. Worried about materialism, materialistic things. The Magician, but the power to manifest. The High Priestess. Some magic going on here. Knight of Air. There could be some creative solutions that are coming through. Maybe through a little bit of magic, spell work. The Empress card. Could be a pregnancy. Eight of Cups. Page of Fire. News coming in fast. Four of Cups. Let's see. Seven of Swords. What's going on? Six of Pentacles. Everybody's been getting Six Pentacles because of income tax. Seven of Pentacles. But there's a little bit of worry because maybe it's not happening in January. So Ace of Fire. Some news that's going to be coming in fast about money though. Queen of Pentacles. Balance card. Finding balance. The Emperor card. This could be with a husband or a boss. Somebody in authority. Three of Pentacles, more than likely a boss. Recognition, skilled work being rewarded, learning something. Strength card. The Lovers needing to make a decision. Page of Cup, good news about love coming in. Some of y'all might be hooking up with a boss. The Renewal card, sometimes moving in a different direction. And my final card is King of Pentacles. So, some of you... Taurus could be having an issue with a king or queen of cups. This could be a male or a female. Somebody who's intuitive, normally sensitive, could be an empath. Somebody that you normally feel like you can talk to, make a connection with. But with the Three of Swords, this could be an issue where either there's a third party involved. This could be you trying to see somebody else or them trying to see somebody else. But right next to it is the Four of Swords. And this could be... with Three of Swords and Four of Swords, this could be, you could read it one of two ways. This could be a relationship that's taking a toll on you, where you're emotionally, mentally, and physically just drained. For some of you, this could actually be going through surgery that you're trying to recuperate. Some of you may have also found some type of spiritual growth within this time. So this could, Three of Swords could actually be surgery. Four of Swords, could be recuperation, needing to rest after surgery. Spirit is telling me though, for a lot of you, that this is going to be with a relationship. Some of you are dealing with a relationship that is draining you. Could be with somebody that is very bold, blunt, very direct. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There also could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel though that water could be a component coming from you, because I feel like somebody's very sensitive and they're getting their feelings hurt by somebody who's draining them. So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's I want to say, not maybe physically abusive, but verbally abusive, verbally and mentally abusive. Because I feel there was a heaviness that came through where you could be really tired from dealing with somebody or trying to talk to somebody. And it could be because either your heart is really, really kind and you're sensitive and you're dealing with somebody that's a little bit brash, a little bit more in your face. And this could be vice versa. This could be you doing this to them. But I feel like there is a lot of energy that's being expended in a relationship that may not be healthy. In fact, it feels toxic. And some of you could be pulling away from this relationship because it is, or vice versa. Now let's see. I feel for some of you with the Ego card, there could be negative or fear when it comes to a relationship. Something could be really, really toxic where some of you are afraid of walking away from it Or you may even feel like this person has control over you. With the Magician card, you could be dealing with somebody that could be a little shady, could be a little shisty. They could be, playing tricks with your mind. This could even be somebody doing spell work that makes you feel like you're trapped in a situation. You may feel like mentally, I can't think straight. I don't know what's going on because this person is working on you. Won't apply to everybody. If you're dealing with people that do that type of thing, then that's something that maybe you need to look into, do a cleansing, look a little bit deeper into what this person is doing, get an in-depth reading to see what this person is doing. But for some of you, you are dealing with somebody who's toxic. So it's not an easy relationship. And there's a lot of fear and negativity, either dealing with this person or trying to pull away from this person. For some of you with the High Priestess card, this could be male or female who's doing this to you, where there's some confusion that's going on. I feel like if you're not dealing with this energy from a person, and it won't apply to everybody, because some of you are going to be going through a very toxic relationship with somebody that you need to pull away from, but financially you could be codependent on them, or they make you feel that way. There's a reason that some of you feel trapped where you can't walk away from a person. For some of you, I definitely feel like you are walking away from this situation, and it could have been because maybe you broke ties with somebody. This could even be breaking a tie with a soulmate. Whatever it is, it wasn't a healthy relationship for a lot of you. Some of you are using your intuition and moving towards something that is a little bit more productive for you. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, you are going to break free from something that you feel is holding you back, whether this is an energy or an actual person. Some of you are not going to be dealing with it because you don't feel comfortable with it. I feel like a lot of you are definitely empaths. And there's a sensitivity that is going on with you this month, where some of you feel very compelled to do something different because your intuition is telling you to do this, whether it's to leave a relationship or an environment. Some of you may be having feelings that, I want to do it, but I can't do it. And then for others, it's like, okay, I'm going to use my intuition to navigate this and get out. I'm going to use my creativity. With the Empress card, some of you are giving birth to a new way of life, a new idea. Now, of course, for a few of you, this is an actual baby. Some of you are going to be pregnant or finding out that you are pregnant. You may find out that you're pregnant by this magician, this sneaky, shady person, and you feel trapped. Can't let go, or I can't walk away from this because now I'm going to have a baby. So for some of you, that could be why you feel that way. Not for everybody, but for a few of you, you are. Definitely feel like though you're dealing with somebody who could be verbally abusive and sneaky. They could be deceptive, and then when you call them out on it, then they, you know how they get. So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's doing something like that. Won't apply to everybody. For some of you, definitely there is a baby coming, and this may be something that you want, but the relationship may not be completely solid for everybody. Some of you are going to be raising a baby on your own. You're going into a situation where you're raising a baby on your own, but you kind of went into it knowing that this was what was going to happen. So you made a decision to get pregnant knowing that your relationship wasn't solid, but now you feel like maybe I can't bring a baby into this relationship, so I got to walk away from it. Won't apply to everybody, but for some people it will. I see with a creativity with the Knight of Swords, a lot of you have some ideas that are coming in really, really quick. It's like Spirit is uploading you with a lot of different things. There's a lot of creativity, and it's right next to the Empress. High Priestess and the Empress. High Priestess is basically, she follows through with the plan. So the Empress gives birth to the idea. This is what you need to do. Start a business. Start selling things. Start creating things. Start doing your art. Start doing whatever, inspires you or passionate. And the Empress births all that. That's what comes out of you. And then the High Priestess comes in and she makes it happen. Let's go check this opportunity out. Let's go present this opportunity to these people. Let's present these ideas to these people. And they work together in conjunction to move you forward. Now with 8 of Cups, a lot of you have been feeling like, I need to do something more. I need to do something more with my creativity, with my spirituality. I need to do something more than the environment that I'm in. I don't want to keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe I'm dealing with somebody that doesn't support my growth. For some of you, this is actually even delving deeper into occultism or mysticism, alchemy, feeling a connection that I need to grow. I need to learn more. There's some things that are opening up for you. Now, if you're not into those things, it won't apply to you. This could be anything. This could be, oh, I need to paint. I need to learn to dance. I need to do some things because I'm wasting time. So for some of you, the energy is on you. Spirit is on you. And it's like, I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to do it. And for some of you, you really are. You're pushing yourself out there. I definitely see with the Page of Fire, there's some new, exciting, passionate thing that's coming in fast for a lot of you. And I think there's some fear because some of you are feeling like, I want to do it, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm a little bit afraid to do it. The Empress is giving birth. The High Priestess needs to come in and make it happen. And some of you are the High Priestess, male or female, but you're a little bit afraid to push it through. Why though? I don't see why. Some of you with the Four of Cups are holding back. You're missing opportunities, things that you should be jumping on, especially something that comes in quick. Some of you are going to overthink this. Do I want to do it? Is it going to offer stability? Is it something that I can do? I want to grow, but you're taking too long. You want to do something more meaningful and deeper, something creative, something that expresses you, but you're afraid. So you're missing some opportunities. Some of you are. But you're bored with doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, I'm tired of doing this. If you're a reader, I'm tired of doing the same readings. I'm tired of doing the same shit. If you're working in a job, I'm tired of doing the same stuff. If you're in a relationship, I'm tired of it going the same way. I want something more. And Spirit is giving you, they're saying, we're birthing this for you. And some of you are like, I see it. But then you don't do anything with it. You miss the opportunity. And then you're bored. And then you're upset because you missed the opportunity. It's your fear that's holding you back. But there's nothing to be afraid of. It really isn't, because it's showing that you could be progressive if you step into it. But for some of you, you don't want to. Seven of Pentacles is about unnecessary worry. This is about planting seed, putting things down, things that you started years ago. Maybe you had an idea when you were in high school, college, to do something. And you kind of worked on it a little bit, put it to the side, worked on it a little bit, put it to the side, and then maybe just pushed it to the side, period. Because, you're adulting, I can't do this, or, it doesn't pay the bills or whatever. Some of you are revisiting that, and it's like, okay, I remember I did this. Can I follow through with this now? And Spirit is saying yes. But with Seven of Pentacles, some of y'all have really unnecessary worry. It's a temporary pause in action. It's like something is not moving. And so you're getting afraid. You made a decision to do something, and it's like, okay, what happened? I thought they said they were going to call me in 2 weeks about this job. I thought they said they were going to call me next week about this opportunity. It didn't happen. It's a temporary pause. Don't freak out. Don't abandon ship. For some of you, you need to do this because Spirit is testing to see if you really want this. So if you feel that there's something coming in and something stops and pauses, don't be so quick to close the door or jump off, because Spirit is saying, no, you got something good coming in. Be strong. Don't fall back. And some of you are going to waver in between this. You really are. But Spirit is saying with Three of Pentacles, you got skills. You got things that are coming in that you can learn to do things. There are things that you're going to be challenged with. But it is showing that there's some growth that's coming. You're going to be using something that you know how, the knowledge, the skill set to actually make money. This could even be going back to school, taking some classes to learn how to move to the next level. But for some of you, you definitely are. The temporary pause in action could be that maybe there's something there, there's poor timing. Maybe you feel like somebody stole the opportunity away from you. So it's like, I can't take advantage of it because somebody else already did it. It's still coming back around to you though. So if you have an opportunity, you miss it, don't abandon ship. If there was a job you were applying for and somebody else got the job and they still have openings, call them back up. I want to check the status of my resume. I see that you're still hiring. Where are you at the hiring process? Keep them updated. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Let them know that you want this, because it's temporary. It's not something that is going to be permanent. And for some of you, you're definitely worried about it. But it is showing that you are going to be recognized for quality work, for some things that you do. For some of you, definitely creativity, starting your own thing, or taking a hobby and actually being able to make money with this hobby. But being a little bit afraid because it's like I was going full steam and then something slowed down and now I'm a little bit scared. Get it, noobsters? My niece over there trying to bust a move. For some of y'all, you could definitely be even coming up with a boss or somebody who believes in you, moves you to that next level. I recognize your talent. You could have somebody who comes to you and says, you know what, I like what you're doing. I like the skill set you have. Let's work together. I feel like you can do this. And then there's a temporary pause in action. And it's like, what happened? What's going on with this person? Follow up. Follow up. The Strength card is saying, don't be afraid. Let go of fears. You can handle this. Stand on your own 2 feet. You could be dealing with somebody that made some promises and now things are slowing down. There could be decisions. There could be more than one people that they have to decide from. And it could be where you come back with the 7 of Swords, where you feel like maybe something was stolen. Something was taken away from you. But with the 3 of Pentacles, they're still showing that there was something in you that people saw, that they're still interested in. So if you're having competition, don't fall back. Don't jump ship. Follow through with it. Don't give up on it. For some of you, definitely feel like with the Ace of Wands, if you missed the first opportunity, there's another opportunity that's coming too. The first one was Page of Fire. Now we got Ace of Fire. New beginning, something that comes in quick. Fire energy, something maybe you weren't expecting. So possibly 2 opportunities this month going into February. So if you missed the first opportunity, tighten up on what you need to do. Go back and do it again. And it could be because of the help of this person. Somebody could put a good word, thank you, Spirit, in for you. I like what you do. I like the work you do. Let me talk. Let me talk up to this to this person and tell them that you're doing a good job. So let's see. Some of you, there could even be a connection where you're falling in love with somebody that you work with. Co-worker, supervisor, manager. There could be something where you're working late nights, focused in on your money. You and this person. They're trying to maybe get you ready for a next step or a next phase. They're putting in good words. They're helping you. And in some way you look up at each other and it's like, and they're like, and I don't know why one eye is fluttering more than the other one. They should be fluttering it together. Okay, y'all know I'm going to practice this tonight until I get my flutter right. Something is going on with my flutter. What the hell? That's my flirt thing too. All right, let me get it back together. So anyway, some of you definitely could be having a connection with this person that you're working with. And you could be starting something up. I hear secret relationship. So for some of you, you could be getting into a love relationship with a person that you work with. They possibly could be married. Could have somebody already there. Especially with the Balance card, and it was in reverse. Normally I don't read reverse, but it was upside down. So there could be this thing where you're dealing with somebody that makes you a little bit unbalanced, and you may have to start looking at the situation and going, is this what I really want to do? Is this going to be right for me? Because there's decisions to be made. Now this could be them making a decision on you, or you making a decision on them. But there is some type of connection with somebody that could be within a work situation. Be careful. I always tell people, if you're going to dibble and dabble with that, be careful with that. Now for a lot of you, with 6 of Pentacles been coming up in everybody's reading, pretty damn sure it's income tax. Money coming in. Money that maybe, and it is coming in on top of that 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could even be not getting the money when you thought you were going to get the money. And with the government shut down, it could be February, March before people get income tax checks. So don't be Spirit is saying unnecessary worry when it comes to money. For some of you, you got 2 opportunities that are coming in this month. They seem to be really good opportunities. If you decide to start something with somebody that you work with, be careful with it. It is showing it's a secret relationship. Could be secret because A, you don't want other people that you work with in your business, or B, you or this other person could be married, and that's why it has to be secret. I'm sorry. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're putting in a lot of time with this person, and not just because you want to work and make money, but because you actually are attracted or drawn to this person. Some of you are definitely walking away from a relationship where you feel like you're stifled or you're stuck within a relationship. Some of you are making a decision and it's hard because you're pregnant. With 3 of Swords and the Empress card, some of you could be dealing with somebody who cheated. This could even be you. And it's the end of a relationship. And I see some people walking away from it and focusing on career, focusing on money, trying to take advantage of opportunities that come their way. The bottom line is y'all want to do something more meaningful this year. You want to do something that has some deeper meaning for you. You don't want to do superficial. So for a lot of you that are in relationships where you're just holding on to make it work, you're not really happy with it. You don't feel good with it. It doesn't fulfill you anymore. And some of y'all are going to hold on to this thing until they drop you because there's a fear. With some of this is codependency. If they walk away, will I be able to pay for my apartment or my house? Vice versa. So for some of you, this isn't even about love anymore. This is just about, can we pay the bills separately? It's better for us to stay together. Some of you, even with the pregnancy, or, I'm pregnant now, I can't leave this person. Or this person may be a male and feel like he can't walk away from you now. But with 3 of Swords, there could be a third party involved with that. There could be some cheating involved in a relationship that some of y'all may already know about, but you're choosing to stay in a relationship. For a few of you, definitely there could be surgery this month, and there's a recuperation. Take your time. Don't push yourself. Take care of yourself. It is showing that you're going to be okay because it is showing recuperation and healing. There is money with 6 of Pentacles coming in to pay some bills, probably income tax, but with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, this is a workaholic. This is somebody that is working hard. And I'm seeing this with a lot of people. January, I think it's just that year where people push themselves. They want to start the year off right. So it's like, I want to do better. I want to do more. I want the house. I want the car. I want the new clothes. So a lot of people are doing it. Take advantage of these opportunities. Don't overthink. Because for some of you, you're going to miss opportunities and feel really pissed off that you missed it because you were overthinking this situation. 2 opportunities coming in within the next 2 to 3 months. There's a lot of growth that's coming in with these opportunities, and there's money and recognition. So for some of you, you are going to be growing, but you may get distracted by somebody that you work with. So be careful with that you don't get involved in something that you're not really ready for, or something that could really mess your money up, all right? You're all grown people, but be careful. Be careful what you go into. All right, you guys. Love you.